This is a true story. Two men went out to sea to fish and ended up drifting for 438 days, with only one of them surviving. The family of the man who died later sued the survivor, claiming he had eaten his companion. It all began on November 17, 2012, in a small fishing village in Mexico. Jose, a seasoned fisherman, quickly hired a temporary assistant named Cordoba, a young man with little experience. They were aware that a storm had been forecast nearby, but decided to go out quickly and return before it hit. At 1 a.m., they set out in a modest 7-meter-long boat. They anchored 120 kilometers from the shore and began fishing. Jose noticed the storm approaching, but from a distance, it didn't seem dangerous. So, they continued cleaning the fish. Suddenly, the sea turned violent. The wind became hurricane force, and the waves were so huge they could barely stay on their feet. Jose held one hand on the boat and tried to steer with the other. It was pouring rain and visibility dropped to 0. He checked the GPS, and after 3 to 4 hours, they were just 20-30 kilometers from shore. The rain had eased a bit, and they could see the silhouettes of mountains, but the boat was taking on water due to massive waves. To avoid sinking, they threw all the fish overboard to lighten the load, then started bailing water out with buckets. The boat held up, but the engine failed. Jose tried several times to restart it, without success. He called for help on the radio, but the GPS had been damaged by water, so they couldn't send their position. Their only hope was for rescue teams to find them, but searching for a 7-meter boat in the middle of a storm was like looking for a needle in a haystack. Heavy rain returned, and visibility dropped completely. Cordoba was in shock, crying, vomiting, and praying.